Ask Yuri. You've got a health and fitness question? I've got an answer. Hey, Yuri Elkaim here. Welcome to another episode of Ask Yuri. We're going to be talking about, can you gain weight or can you maintain weight on a plant-based diet? So we're going to answer that question today. And this actually comes courtesy of a question from Craig on my Facebook page, who posted a lengthy question. I'll just boil it down for you. He's an exercise enthusiast. He likes to cycle 5 times per week and does regular weight training. He wants to move to more of a plant-based diet, but he's wondering if he does so, is he going to lose weight, or is he able to do so and still maintain his weight where he's comfortable at? And that's a good question, because I think a lot of people have a misconception that if you go to plant-based foods, you automatically lose weight. And that's not necessarily true, because there's a real spectrum along the spectrum of plant-based food. So for instance, you can be 100% vegan and your diet can consist of bread, pasta, rice, bagels, and all that other garbage. Okay, that's a very simple way of gaining weight in an unhealthy manner, but you'd still be vegan, you'd still be plant-based. Or you can go to the complete opposite end of the spectrum, which is pretty much going raw plant-based or raw vegan, where that kind of eliminates a lot of the grains and you're focused mainly on fruits and vegetables and some nuts and obviously some seeds. Now there again, the tendency is to lose weight much more readily, because with raw foods, you simply get more nutrition, so you don't need as much food. So the number one thing most people experience on raw foods, other than more energy, is easier weight loss. Having said that though, you can still maintain weight, your weight, if you're raw vegan and anywhere along that spectrum. Now if we think about the alternative, would be to eat meats and eat animal products, because somehow those are supposed to help us maintain our weight or gain weight. Well, let's look at if this makes any sense. You have a steak, and your steak has, well, I just had steak for lunch, so this is a perfect example. I had a small little steak, smaller than the size of the palm of my hand, and I'm not even sure how much protein is in there, probably about 30 grams or so, somewhere in that area. 30 grams of protein is going to give me 4 calories per gram. Okay, so 30 grams of protein times 4, we get 120 calories. Now let's add in the other stuff that might be in the steak, or let's just bump it up to 200 calories in that one steak. Now that's not necessarily a lot of calories, and that's only from one small steak per day. So just because I was adding in a piece of meat at lunch or throughout my week, it doesn't necessarily going to mean that I'm going to gain weight or maintain my weight. What is most important is how many calories you are consuming overall. Now, if you're going to a plant-based diet, all you have to, it doesn't matter what you're eating. The most important thing to consider is the overall quality of your diet. Is it coming from whole plant-based foods, or is it coming from bagels, white bread, pastas, and packaged stuff, okay? There's a big difference. You can be vegan and still be on either end of the spectrum there. So focus on whole foods that are found on the planet, that are made by Mother Nature, and just eat enough of it so you're getting enough calories coming in. Even if you're a bodybuilder, okay, there's a lot of myths out there about how much protein we need. Even if you're a bodybuilder, you can talk to many of them and they'll say in the bulking phase, it's not about eating 10 times more protein, it's simply a matter of eating many more calories. Because when you eat calories in general, you're going to be getting in protein, carbs, and fats, just in different proportions based on the food. So if you're plant-based, then simply ensure that you're getting enough protein from various foods, right? Some great sources are obviously nuts, almonds, and walnuts are great sources of protein. Pumpkin seeds, very high sources of protein. You just have to be properly informed about where to get your protein from. But remember, protein is not going to help you maintain your weight. It's the overall number of calories you're getting from your diet, okay? So yes, you can be plant-based. Don't have to worry about it, but the key is that you have to know how to do it properly. Now, if you want more information about this kind of stuff, that's why I put together Super Nutrition Academy, which will give you the exact ins and outs of these various diets, right? What are the benefits or dangers of high protein diets? What are the benefits and dangers of raw veganism, right? And how to find the right balance for you so that you understand when you're preparing foods, when you're shopping for foods, this is what you're getting from your groceries. This is what you're getting from your foods. All right, so you can check that out at supernutritionacademy.com. Again, Craig, thanks for the question. Hopefully this has cleared up some of the misconception, a lot of the misinformation with respect to maintaining weight, or even gaining weight on a plant-based diet. I'll see you guys in the next video.